Water is life. It shapes continents, carves valleys, feeds civilizations. But when water is misplaced, when geology, engineering, and human decisions collide, it becomes something else entirely. In late August of 2005, water turned against the city. Not from the ocean alone, but from the land beneath it. This is not just the story of Hurricane Katrina. This is the story of one family, trapped above a drowned world, waiting on a rooftop as New Orleans disappeared below them. This is Above the Flood. New Orleans was never meant to exist as it does today. The city sits on the Mississippi River Delta, a landscape built from mud, silt, and sand. Soft sediments deposited over thousands of years by one of the most powerful rivers on Earth. Deltas sink. Geologists call it subsidence, the slow, inevitable compaction of sediment under its own weight. As centuries passed, New Orleans sank. Some neighborhoods fell over 3 meters below sea level. To survive, humans fought back, with levees, flood walls, and pumping systems. The city became a bowl, and the walls holding back the water had to be perfect. They were not. Hurricane Katrina began as a tropical depression over the Bahamas. Warm ocean waters fed it energy. Low atmospheric pressure allowed it to grow. By August 28, 2005, Katrina was massive, its wind field spanning hundreds of kilometers. Meteorologists warned of danger. But New Orleans had survived storms before. So many stayed. Among them, a family in a modest home, in a low-lying neighborhood, trusting the levees that had always held. They stocked food. They boarded windows. They waited. Katrina made landfall east of New Orleans. The city avoided the direct eye. Many believed the worst was over. They were wrong. As storm surge pushed water into Lake Pontchartrain, pressure built against flood walls never designed for sustained hydraulic force. Then, failure. Concrete walls cracked. Earthen levees eroded from beneath. Water poured in, not like a wave, but like a rising tide that would not stop. Streets vanished. Cars floated. Homes filled from the bottom up. Inside one house, water climbed the stairs. The family made a decision. They climbed higher. By nightfall, the ground floor was gone. Electricity failed. Cell towers collapsed. The city fell silent, except for water. The family broke through the ceiling. They climbed onto the roof as floodwater swallowed their home. Below them, a neighborhood transformed into a lake. Above them, open sky and uncertainty. They waved cloth. They shouted. No one came. Day one passed under brutal sun. The heat reflected off endless water. Dehydration set in quickly. They rationed what little they had, a few bottles, soaked food, hope. At night, the temperature dropped. Mosquitoes rose from stagnant pools. They heard screams in the distance. Then silence. From the rooftop, they watched. Bodies drifting past, the houses collapsing, of fires burning where water hadn't reached. This was no longer a storm aftermath. It was a human-made flood disaster. What happened in New Orleans was not inevitable. Yes, hurricanes are natural. Yes, storm surge is powerful. But geology warned us. The delta sinks. Wetlands that once absorbed storm energy were destroyed. Levees constrained the river, starving the land of sediment. Engineering failed to respect Earth's processes. When water found weakness, it followed the laws of physics. And people paid the price. By the third day, helicopters appeared. But rescue was selective, limited, overwhelmed. The family made themselves visible, using mirrors, cloth, desperation. One helicopter passed. Then another. Then, one stopped. A rescue appointed. Hope returned. But extraction was dangerous. The roof was unstable. Water swirled below. One by one, they were lifted, leaving behind the only refuge they had known for days. As they rose, the scale of the disaster became clear. An entire city, underwater. Katrina killed over 1,800 people. More than 80% of New Orleans flooded. The damage exceeded $125 billion. But beyond numbers, were lives permanently altered. Homes lost. Families scattered. Trust broken. The family survived. But survival came at a cost, trauma that never fully fades. Katrina forced a reckoning. Levees were redesigned. Flood walls strengthened. Restoration of wetlands began, slowly. But the deeper lesson remains. You cannot conquer geology. You can only live in balance with it. When humans ignore the Earth's rules, the Earth enforces them. That rooftop was never meant to be a lifeboat. But for 5 days, it stood between life and death. This family survived not because the system worked, but because they climbed higher than the disaster that surrounded them. Hurricane Katrina was not just a storm. It was a warning, written in water, and paid for in lives. If you found this story educational or eye-opening, subscribe to the Geologic Lens. Like the video, share it and leave a comment, because understanding Earth's power is the first step toward surviving it.